you, person who is about to take this course. I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for investing time and money into yourself. Okay, so why are you here? Well, you probably want to play fast rolls in a musical context. Maybe you have zero experience with rolls and you're looking for somewhere to start. Maybe you know the Turkish Triplet and are looking for more ways to apply it in your playing. Or maybe you have some experience with other darbuka rolls and you want to add a new piece of vocabulary to your arsenal. If any of these apply to you, then you're in the right place. Okay, so what is the Turkish Triplet roll anyway? We'll start there. Basically, it's a roll that was developed by the Turkish Grand Master of darbuka, Mizerli Ahmet. And all it is basically tak, ka, ka. And you just string this pattern together and voila, course complete. Just kidding. Okay, so why is this so awesome and how do we actually develop it? The main reason it's awesome is because it's very efficient. If you compare this roll that has 3 strokes, 1, 2, and 3, to a single stroke roll, which is just right, left, alternating, you have 1 extra stroke in there on your top hand or your ka hand. And this leads to a much higher speed cap. But how do we actually develop it? And that's what this whole course is about. It's about how to develop it and how to add it to your playing. So you want to play fast, right? You're going to have to practice. And 15 minutes a day on most days is what I'm recommending. But I'm going to show you how to construct your Turkish Triplet practice session. Yes, it takes time and consistency, but I'm going to take out all the guesswork of what to practice out of the equation and give you a step-by-step plan for your 15-minute sessions. And with nearly endless options for expansion, I'm going to show you your practice sessions will never get stale. But who am I to tell you how to learn these things? That's a good question. You've probably seen my content and have a small sense of what I can do, which is why you're here. But here's the story. I come from a musical family, and my foundation is in classical piano starting from the age of 5. So I've been a musician for over 30 years. I discovered darbuka in my early 20s, and I just couldn't shake the distinctive sound that was tickling my brain. So I bought one. And then I found local and online communities and teachers and started studying. So fast forward to now, I have 15 plus years under my belt performing, teaching, and developing playing speed, of course. And I want to help you level up because I want to share the joy that has been my personal experience with the process of discovering the darbuka. So before we dive in, here's a list of what you're going to need. You're going to need a darbuka. Or if you're trying to apply this to any percussion instrument, I'm not stopping you. The next thing you're going to need is a metronome. So there are plenty of free metronome apps. I use a cheap one called Tempo. I also sometimes use a mechanical wind-up metronome, and there are also battery-operated devices that exist. So choose what works for you. Next thing you're going to need is a notepad, either digital or physical, which is just going to help you track where you are and make sure that you know what you're going to be doing for the session. The next 3 things are bonuses. You don't need them, but they can help you with your progress greatly. The first one is a camera to record your progress on a weekly basis. A mirror is also great to add to your practice sometimes, not all the times, because you do want to look inward with your internal vision and not just have looking at an external reflection of yourself. So a mirror is great. And a bonus thing is an interval timer. So I use an app called Insight Timer, and you can select the intervals of time and use it for your practice session to keep you locked into the time. So you're not doing too little or too much, because too much is also a thing. You don't want to be doing too much and burning yourself out for the next day. You want to keep it so that you are doing enough to make progress, but not too much to where you're demotivated the next day. That's a no-no. All right, that covers the intro. So let's dive in.